Good morning, Mitsubishi PHEV faithful. I am wearing the hat, so yes, this is a Mitsubishi update. I got a really important email that I want to discuss with you guys in regards to my car going in for service in 2 weeks for the battery procedure, which was discovered in Australia and is on EV Unplugged's channel, where we do a battery smoothing, a BMU reset, and a DB cam. And they were having really good luck with this procedure, fixing the software issue so that our batteries would actually read the proper 40 amp hours and stop this really slow degradation of the battery. Well, I know yesterday on Andy's channel, he reported that his car has dropped 0.1 amp hours again after only 500 kilometers or something like that. But the other ones in the group were having better luck. So my car is slated to go in. And we have formed a Canadian group here to collect data. So far, there are 6 of us in the group that have cars from the last year, very similar data. And there's 2 cases I want to just briefly discuss with you guys this morning. I got an email from my dealership here in North Bay. So this is North Bay Mitsubishi. And like I've said all along, I've had nothing but good luck with these guys. They've worked with me from the start. I have open communication and dialogue with these guys. I tell them what I want. They tell me what's possible, when we can do things. There's no secrets. They know I put everything online. We communicate back and forth. They watch the videos. That's just the way it is. And that's a good thing, because it should all be about honesty, right? And that's what I promote for you guys with your dealerships. If you have a question, simply ask them. Don't say, I wonder what they're going to say, wonder what they're going to do. Talk with them. Go in and talk with your tech guy. Make a rapport with your sales guy, somebody. Have a contact that you can put a face to. Here is the email that I got from Kyle. And I was sending him information about the DB cam because their tech was having trouble finding out what this is. Well, that's an acronym for something on their MUT system. And I'm not a Mitsubishi tech, so I didn't know. But thank you, EV Unplugged. They sent me the information, and I forwarded it to my dealer. Well, here's their response. Hey, Gary, thanks for clearing that up. My tech who will be working on your car isn't in today, but I will let him know and he can take a look in his computer to see if he can find it. My service department spoke with our tech line, and as soon as your PHEV lands here, they are opening a case and sending your battery data to Mitsubishi Japan. Excellent. So we're going right to the source here on this. That's what we want. They had mentioned something about possibly having to replace the battery. Again, excellent. This tells us right here they are willing to replace our batteries. I'm suggesting they try the procedure first to save everyone some time and energy, and we can monitor after that. If the problem persists, then we can look at options to replace the battery. I agree with you and Andy that it seems like an issue with the software, and I want to try that route first. And here's where we have to keep a level head, guys. And I replied back to the dealership telling them, great that this is an option, fantastic. I don't want a battery replacement right yet. I want to take what we have here. I don't think there's anything wrong with this battery. I do believe it's software. And let's just try the procedure. Let's see what happens. If we can get this resolved throughout the board and everybody's car gets fixed, to me, that is a solution. Just replacing the battery in my car and then having the degradation start again doesn't solve anything. You know, next year I'll be in the same position again, and that's horrible for the environment. And that's why I'm driving this car, is environment first. So my dealership is willing to work with me, hands down. I'll just finish this email. I ended up getting one of the OBD adapters and plugged it into a PHEV we are using a shuttle to check the battery on it. It has 2,115 kilometers and a battery is at 36.8 amp hours. We've done a cell smoothing, or at least started one, when my tech was trying to play around with the computer, so I don't know if it had any effect. So they're actually my dealer's starting to test this on their own cars. Hopefully with the information we send Mitsubishi and the procedure that we do in your PHEV, we'll answer some questions, and hopefully we will find a solution to this. So I have nothing but good things to say about my dealership. Now, there's another guy in our group who is having issues with his dealership. I'm not going to mention names or the dealership, but they were giving him a hard time, saying that they didn't want to do these procedures, and they were kind of giving him the runaround. He sent a letter to Mitsubishi Canada, and then apparently yesterday, his dealership has done a full about saying, bring the car in, we're going to do these procedures, we want to get this fixed. And I'm not sure if he was contacted again by Mitsubishi Canada. I believe he was, and I believe Mitsubishi Canada stepped in and said, hey, do these procedures for this guy. So this update is just to assuage any fears that you guys have. We saw Mitsubishi work with all the Australian guys who had bad batteries, and now they are seemingly working with 2 of us anyway that have actually contacted and requested these procedures to be done. And as we've seen in the email, absolutely it is an option to have my battery replaced if we cannot solve the issue. So this is just an update to let you guys know. They seem to be working with us. I'm happy with the results I'm getting. And I don't think there's anything to worry about. They want to solve this issue, guys. So we're collecting data from 2018s, 2019s. I mentioned we started the group in the last video. Anybody who wants to participate, if you're running the dog so that we can get actual numbers off your car, that's what we need. We want to see what your degradation has been over time. That being said, this face is the face that does videos. I don't do statistics and graphs and all of that, not since university, and I hate flipping statistics. So I'm not going to be the guy to do that, but somebody in the group at some point probably will, or we'll just forward all this data to Mitsubishi. So either way, it's collected, and that's what we need to do. Have guys in the field willing to do these tests and give them this information, and we'll get this solved. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. My car is going into 2 weeks, and then we'll know exactly, this is the first step. Maybe this isn't the whole end all to be all, as Andy's saying his has dropped again, but at least we know that this procedure helps. And if they can figure that out, then they may be able to take the next step into solving, is this just bad code? Is there something that's being read improperly by the system? Is it a safety thing that's been improperly implemented? Whatever it is, with the data, we can hopefully get to the bottom of it. So thanks for watching, guys.